Hey guys, it's the funny guy here. Today, I just want to. Why is it so dark in here? I want to talk about something that happened. See, the backstory of it is this isn't the main story. Um, I was on a chat room, Marvel Future Fight, and somebody asked me, "Do I have any friends?" I told them no, and that's when the conversation got deep. Uh, I told them everything that was going on in my life, everything. And people were listening at first, right? They were listening. They were understanding what I was going through. But then I started telling them everything. They started turning against me, like, "Oh, you're just lying. You're just trolling. You're an asshole. You're a piece of shit for lying." Little did they know, everything I told them, because I was opening up about myself, was actually true. I'm gonna tell you guys what's going on, that why I haven't been posting. I'm going through some shit. I've been through so much in my fucking life. I'm gonna give you a synopsis on my life, just so we aren't here for days. Me and my brother was raised from I was 2, he was 5, in CPS, and we were beaten, we were abused, we were hurt growing up as kids. And then when Dad got out of jail and got us back because our mom didn't have custody, my mom had schizophrenia. All right, I can count on both of my hands how many times I've seen her in my life. All my life I've been dirt poor. All my life I've never had I never had independency. I've always been dependent on people to take care of me, and it's sad. I'm 21. I'm still dependent on my aunt to provide me for this house to live in. It's sad, and I know. At the age of 7, I was diagnosed with bipolar. I was raised up on Social Security income. I've lost it since then. But the week that I lost it in was the same week my friend kicked me out the house. And my ex broke up with me. The same week all that happened. I made a mistake, a big old mistake that I'm still suffering through right now as we speak. I did something that I shouldn't have done. That's all I'm going to say on that. But I'm on trial for something that I regret and I shouldn't have done. But it showed me how evil people are. How truly evil people are. It don't matter if it's a chat room. It don't matter. Because at the end of the day, there's a person behind that screen. There's a person that's communicating, that really thinks what they're thinking. So I was telling them my life because they asked me if I had any friends. So I said no, and I opened up to them. And I was told I was a liar. I was a troll. And I tested them. What I said was, nobody's listening. What's stopping me from killing myself? I wasn't really going to kill myself. But I wanted to see how far they would take it. They thought about, they said I was lying about that too. Little did they know I went to Beaumont Behavioral Facility, I think it was 2018, for trying to kill myself. And a couple months after that, I met the girl that broke up with me the same week my mom died. My Social Security went out, and got kicked out of my friend's house. It showed me how evil people are, and how truly twisted people's views are. But you know what? It don't matter what their views are, because if you're being open, if you're being honest, you don't have to prove nothing to nobody. So I just left. I tried speaking to them, but they wouldn't communicate with any compassion. So I just left. Yeah, I was crying because it makes me sad. It makes me sad that somebody would deny you your existence and your life simply on the fact that they don't believe it. You may not believe it, but it doesn't mean it's not happening. I'm not talking to my subscribers. I'm talking to all the people that deny people of their existence. You need to evaluate yourself if you're going to deny somebody their existence, and ask yourself, why am I not listening to this person? Is this person really lying? Or could they be telling the truth? But it's not your decision to call them a liar until you lived in their shoes. If you don't understand something, just because you haven't gone through it doesn't give you the right to cast judgment upon it. And that's where people misunderstand. They think just because they hear something, they don't listen to it. They hear something, they see something, they can cast judgment upon it. No, you can't until you're in the shoes of who is going through that. And if you don't know what it's like, don't cast judgment. Because guess what? You don't know the pain. You don't know anything about it because you haven't experienced it. You don't know anything until you experience something. I don't care what anybody tells you. You could be taught something, but you don't know it. You know why? Because you never fucking experienced it. If you, let's say, I hear cupcakes are good. Do I know cupcakes are good? No, I don't, because I've never tasted a cupcake. Let's say, I don't know what being raised by a mom feels like. Do I know what it feels like? No. Because I don't know what it feels like. I haven't experienced that. So how can I put my input, how can I put my judgment upon mothers raising their kids if I don't know what that's even like, if I've never experienced it as a child? I can't. I can say that I can, but I really don't know. So why would I say that? Why would I cast judgment upon something I don't understand? And that's what people don't understand these things, that they can see something and say that's what they think it is. I mean, what they think they know it is, but it really isn't, because you don't know it. It hurt me, not just the fact that they weren't listening and understanding, the fact that they can be so twisted into believing that what I was going through isn't believable. That's crazy. That's crazy. Just wanted to put this video out because I really want people to see that you will be impacted, if one day, by what somebody says to you. It don't matter if it's a stranger or not, and it impacted me, not due to the fact that they didn't believe me, due to the fact that they twisted this own image of my life that I was giving them, that I was opening up to them with, and said it's a lie. But in fact, I know it's not. But I don't have anything to prove to nobody. I just wanted to see. I wanted to have hope. I wanted to have hope that you can still go to a chat room and be honest and be yourself. But I don't see that anymore. I have a new perspective. I know you shouldn't give out your personal information over the internet, but what's stopping you from doing that? Why? Why can't you be honest? Not about your address or anything. Why can't you be honest about your life to anybody over the internet? Why can't people have emotional connections over the internet? Why? Why is that so rare? Is it because our own mentality changes when we switch into our online personas? Because mine doesn't. I'm always the same. Why do you have to be this person that you're not on the internet, and yet trick yourself into thinking you are? what does that do to what does that do for anybody? Nobody. Because you're being fake. And why would you want to convey that? What gives you any explanation? Is it humor? Is it self-validation? Or is it corruption? So that's where I'm leaning to. I'm leaning towards corruption. You're in this mental state where you think you can say something to this person online and think it's okay because you're not going through it. It's not. And it's really messed up. And you should get evaluated. You should evaluate yourself. Because it's really messed up. Anyways, guys, I know I haven't posted anything in a long time. I gave you a little synopsis of what I'm going through. But I'm trying, man. I'm really trying. It's not easy. It's not easy, man. Catch you in the next video.